inside us. Be the comeback kids, kids, be the comeback kids.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing out there? This your girl Shirley, in the zone, one of the comeback kids, coming at you once again. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back in the saddle. I'm ready to get it going, get this thing on and popping. There's a lot of work to be done, a lot of things that we need to do, and I'm ready to do it. I do want to take the time to thank you, those of you who reached out to me. A lot of you don't even know me. You just know me from the videos and our website and things of that nature, and you took the time to think about me and my family while we were going through our time of grief. And so I really appreciate that. That's just so kind of you. You did not have to do that. So I just want to send thanks once again for reaching out to your girl. Also, I want to let you know that our website is up, spaministrygroup.com. Please go and check it out. We have articles that we're putting on there that we already have an article on there, but we have articles that we're putting on there. Books, we have book of the month. This month the book is Captivating for Women by Stacy and John Eldridge. It is a very powerful book. I suggest that you get it. You can go right to our website, and when you click on the book, you can order the book from Amazon directly. Also, Wild at Heart, which is their sister and brother book, that's written by John Eldridge. A very powerful book, and possibly life-changing for many of you. I know for me, it opened up my eyes to certain things. And so just go on the website, check it out. Also, another thing, I want to encourage you and thank you so much for the letters, the emails that we are getting, the questions that we are getting. We appreciate that. And what we're going to do, we're going to put them up on our website. I know a lot of you may not want your name on there, so we will not put your last name. However, the questions that you pose, other people have the same questions, and other people have the same turmoil going on when they don't know the answer. And so we want to post your questions because we want to be able to help as many people as we can. So there's a forum for that. So we encourage you to please send us questions, any questions that you have about relationships, whatever's going on in your situation, in somebody else's situation, and you'd like to help them, please pose all the questions that you'd like so that we can help you move along further in your relationship and you can pay it forward to other people. A lot of times in our relationship, when we have issues and challenges and problems that we are faced with, a lot of times we feel like we're not being heard. We feel like our point of view is not being received, it's not being validated, and our partner is not understanding us, doesn't care to understand us. We feel like we're just out there all alone. Well, part of the reason for this energy is because there is a disconnection. There's a point in your relationship where something is either said or something is either done, and your partner backs up, your spouse backs up emotionally and becomes unplugged. And at that point in time, there is a shift in your relationship. And you may not even know it, but they know it. They know that something in them has changed because of something that was done or something that was said. I remember with Shannon, one pivotal moment in our relationship, it was very early on. Matter of fact, we weren't even married, we were dating. And I'm a very touchy-feely person. I believe I told this story before, but I'm a very touchy-feely person, and I loved to touch his skin, especially the inner crease of his arm, because his veins are so thick. And I would touch him all the time. At this point in time, I was vulnerable. I came into the relationship. I did have a lot of baggage. However, for the most part, I tried to not allow my walls to affect the relationship. I was very conscious of that. And one particular day, he said to me, "Why do you touch me like that?" Just like that, with that same energy. And from that point on, there was a shift. And for years, I had not touched him like that again. Periodically, on and off, yes, I would touch him and things of that nature. But a wall came up, and I said, okay, he is not receiving what I have to give. And that is the message that we send our spouses sometimes. See, there are two, each of us have a question, a very deep, heartfelt question from birth, basically. And for women, the question is, am I lovely? Am I lovely? Am I lovable? When you look at me, do you see something that is beautiful? For the time we're little girls, that's why we're running around and we're twirling in front of people, and we put on a show, and we want our hair to look beautiful, and we want to put on makeup as a teenager. You know, we go out to the house and we make sure that everything is tight from head to toe. And then when we become women, we stand in the mirror for 3 or 4 hours just for a 1-hour event. Just so that somebody can say, ooh, girl, that is bad. Look at those shoes that you have on. Look at that dress. Look at your hair. That is slamming. Those earrings, they are beautiful. And if that does not happen, if we spend all of that time getting ourselves together, adorning ourselves, and no one compliments us when we walk back into our door in the quiet and still of the night, we feel a sense of rejection. We feel that something is wrong with us because no one acknowledged the beauty that we thought we put on before we left the house. That's because we long for somebody to say, I am lovable. I am lovely. There's something about me that is desirable. For men, the one question that all men have, the one question that they are fueled by is, do I have what it takes? Validation is extremely important for men. They want to know that they have what it takes. And if they do not have what it takes, it breaks their spirit if they are told, if they are shown that they do not have what it takes. And so what we do as women, we send one of two messages. Either you have what it takes or you do not have what it takes. You are not man enough. And that will break his spirit. And so when we break each other's spirit, now we have a disconnection. That partner unplugs. And in doing that, there are certain things that will happen. There are certain behaviors, there are certain actions that you may not have never seen from your spouse before. And now you're feeling a certain energy and you don't even realize why. You have no idea why. I have a client, her husband used to ask her to go with him everywhere. Everywhere he went, he would always ask her, baby, come with me. Why don't you go with me? But because she did not like the people who he may have been doing these activities with, going out to play tennis or basketball or whatever it is that he may be doing, she chose not to go. So now she finds herself in a situation where he is no longer interested. He does not want the marriage. He's staying for the children, but he does not want to have anything to do with her per se. And so I had to let her know, well, you created this environment because the message you sent to him was, you don't have what it takes. I don't want to hang out with you. I do not want to spend time with you. You are not worthy of my time. Do you understand? And so now there is a disconnection. So I want us to be very conscious. I want you to be very conscious of the message that you send your husband, the message that you send your wife. Because at the end of the day, that's going to determine if you are connected or if you are disconnected. If you are plugged into that relationship or if you are unplugged from that relationship. We have too many relationships that are going through life disconnected. And we want to change that. I know you want to change that. I know you don't want to be like that. I know you want to change the decisions that you are making because your marriage is failing. There is no life. It seems like there's no love. There's no laughter. What I need you to do is put your issues to the side. One of my clients said, well, actually most of the clients that we have said to us, well, why would I put my issues to the side? Listen, when you're disconnected from someone, you can't hear what they're saying in the first place. Nothing. Somebody walks up to you off the street, random person, and says, yo, your breath stink. You need to take one of these. Go on and get you one. Pop it in. Your first reaction would be to bust them in their jaw. Why? Because who are they to come to you and tell you your breath stink and they don't even know you? But let you and your girl, be sitting at church or somewhere, and she say, girl, go on, get you one of these. Go on, pop it in. We laugh about it. We move on. I pop in the mitt. It's all good. Why? Because there is a connection. There is not any damage that has been done in our relationship. We're solid. But when you're not solid, your spouse cannot hear you. So why try to discuss issues when your spouse can't hear you? And as you try to discuss issues, what that is going to do is push them either farther away. What you want to do is you want to bring them closer to you. So the only way to do that is to create an atmosphere that is light, that is fun, that is loving, that is intimate. You want to get that connection back. You have to send a message to your wife that, baby, you are lovely. You have what it takes. You are beautiful. Everything about you pleases me. Yes, there are things in our character and our personality that may irk our spouse, but holistically, you married them because you knew that this was somebody who you could be with for the rest of your life. Because there was so many wonderful traits about them. Focus on those traits. Focus on those things that you loved about your spouse in the beginning of the relationship. Start doing those things that you did for your wife that you were doing in the beginning of the relationship. Whatever it is, writing little notes, bringing her flowers, compliment her. Listen, if you can sit down to a meal that your wife cooks every night, then every night you can tell her, baby, thank you for cooking me this delicious meal. Women, let your man know that you love them. You want to be intimate with them. You desire them. Show them these things. Let him know that he has what it takes. If he asks you to go with him somewhere, it doesn't matter that you don't like his friends. It doesn't matter that you don't like tennis, so why should you go watch him play tennis? You don't like basketball, so why should you go watch him play basketball? Why? Because if you don't, there's somebody else who will. That's why. He's asking you to go. That alone should cut out anything else. Anything that you feel about the event. That's neither here nor there. Listen, make the decision to get connected. Make the decision to get plugged back into your relationship. Help your spouse feel a connection to you. Help your spouse feel like they are lovely. Help your spouse feel like he has what it takes. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you being here with me. I'm so glad that I'm back in the saddle. Listen, contact us at info@spaministrygroup.com. That is our email. Please start sending those questions. Let them flow. We appreciate the ones that we've gotten already. Don't forget, we have a conference coming, Huntsville, Alabama, in October 21st to 23rd. We want to see you there. We're going to have some amazing speakers there, some amazing events going on. And so we just ask you to join us in saving families, one marriage at a time. And let's start with you.